I was afraid. He said, if you were to build the perfect prison, how would you envision it? He said he'd hand them the pen and tell them to draw the prints of it. He said, make sure to be deliberate. I said, come on, be legitimate. You're basically handing them the key. You gotta be belligerent. He said, exactly. I said, maybe there's something I'm not considering. I was afraid. Something about his words started making sense and making me consider it. He said, consider this. How would you make a cell indestructible? Well, I don't know. He said he'd take away their ability to be adaptable, adjustable. They're so gullible they don't realize that the best parts of life come from being interruptible. So make everything selectable. Give them their own construction zone and they'll make a prison through the lens of their own receptacles. I said, that's fucked up, yo. He said, precisely. His words were kind of icy, the kind of words that traveled up the spine. See, it reminded me of the time someone invited me to the last place that I would be. I don't think I had the eyes to see how the best moments were the ones that could surprise me, the kind of thing that brought the blind to see. Almost as if this was the way the world was designed to be, he laughed maniacally. He said, and instead I created a world designed for me. It dawned on me that what he meant to say was a world confined to me. I realized, in the kind of way that made the blind to see. He didn't laugh maniacally, but really, he cried ironically. I was afraid. I realized, this whole time, I thought this guy was blinding me, but it wasn't until he finished talking that I realized. In the kind of way that made the blind to see, I realized where I was. And unironically, he was in the cell block down the aisle from me. I was afraid. And in the kind of way that made the blind to see, I realized we weren't talking hypothetically. We were talking about reality.